Yo, it's your boy, your Uncle Cooley. Welcome back to the Toast Up Podcast, man. If you don't know what that means to open a sincere transformation upon people. This is episode 37. I got another motherfucking guest in the building, you know what I'm saying? From Erie, Pennsylvania, currently living in Philly, but long-term plans, Cali native in the future.
Right.
um I want you guys to give a warm welcome applause to my homeboy Dyjeir, man, and super excited to have you, bruh. Met Dyjeir probably like I want to say back in August, and it's just one of those people in life that you meet that you just automatically click. So ever since then, we've been having good conversations. So I thought it would be cool to have you on Toast to Achievements, bro. Toast up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How you feeling, Brewski?
feeling good, man. I appreciate you for having me. Like you said, shit, we just instantly clicked. Never thought
Yes, sir.
we'd be here.
Yes, sir.
Glad.
So I gave an introduction, but I know that you could do a much better job with all the things you accomplish and everything that you are right now. So, give the listener and viewers something about yourself.
I'm 24. I graduated from Slippery Rock University. Go Rock if you know. Um, Graduated from there in 23. Yeah, from Erie, PA. Born and raised A14.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Repping the set.
yeah, shit.
Okay. All right, cool, man. So, this is probably like your last, what is it, March 29th right now? It's probably March 29th. Yeah, it's March 29th or March 30th, one of them dates. You literally leave to California in a few days. So we spoke a little bit about that before the pod, but I kind of want you to elaborate on actually like how you feeling, like the excitement, the vision for yourself, like elaborate on that.
So yeah. I leave tomorrow. I go back to Erie for a little bit, then I chill. But moving to California, it's exciting. I don't know how it's a mixed emotions because it's like I built something here in Philly
Mhm.
and I've been enjoying it, and like now I gotta go move across the country,
Mhm.
literally to the West Coast, and it's like I gotta restart again.
Yeah.
It's like dang.
How come like on a scale 1 through 10, how comfortable are you being uncomfortable?
I'd say I'm like a 8.5, closer to a 9.
Okay. Cause like you were born in Erie. You lived in Philly for about like a year or two.
Like it's 22 months to be exact. Like
Oh dang.
almost
So
23.
yeah, wow, yeah.
Right.
Dang. And now it's like you about to make a bigger move in a bigger market, better weather, and just more life, I would say, in California for sure.
Definitely.
And I know you do photography, videography.
Yes, sir.
You got your own thing going on. So like, what's the plan with that as far as you moving to Cali? Like, what does success look like to you out there?
Success, I would say, really building a brand around the videography,
Yeah,
like photography stuff. I really want to get in like short films and cinematic videos. So like, really, also just like building like a clientele out there or like networking with people to
right.
really get my cinematic skills right. And I'm also like a car enthusiast too.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
really want to work on like car YouTube videos and
Right.
stuff like that. So I'm saying it now, so now I really gotta do
Yeah, you
it.
know, because every time I'm gonna send this clip like, yo, what a content, what a product, I'm saying. So listen to me, like, I went to California, I want to say back in 2021, and like it's like to me, it was always a big thing for me to move to California. It's like you hear the California songs, like the culture out there, the music, the fashion,
Facts.
everything, and it's just like it's one of those things. As soon as I went and landed in LA, it was like a dream. Like I don't know what it was, but it's just like one of those cities that, and you travel too, so I feel like you can experience this
Definitely.
or talk about this as well. It's just some cities in the world that as soon as you touch down, it don't even feel real.
It don't.
You know what I mean? So I know you've been to California several times. Like we good. Several times. Like what are some of the experiences that you already got in California?
So like really just seeing the car scene out there was
Mm-hmm.
just crazy to me. They got like cars and coffee. If you don't know, it's just like a bunch of like cars pull up, some exotic like like Lambos, Ferraris, some like Pagani's, Aston Martins. And like as soon as I got out there, rented a Scat Pack, little Challenger Scat Pack, pulled up, met a dude in a Hellcat, and it was like we just connected on some like car stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then like he was just telling me about his experiences and how he likes in LA. He live out there.
Mm-hmm.
And like he said, like the car scene be crazy. Like people pull up to the car scene, cops start chasing them and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like you gotta be one of the like you gotta be a step ahead. You can't get like I say be like damn, I'm folding right now, but
Yeah, you
like
good.
it's like seven people in three cop cars. You can't be one of them three that get caught.
Yeah,
You got to get
yeah,
up out of there. But it just sounds like a movie, like some Fast and the Furious type stuff. And like
yeah,
I feel like one of my like lives, I'm supposed to be on some Vin Diesel type stuff.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
feel like
Okay. Just don't get caught,
yeah, fact, don't get
nigga.
caught. Hey,
Type
it
shit.
wasn't me.
Right. So I would say like for me like when I went to California, I went to Rodeo Drive, and like that's like the outside mall there. If you guys never been to California, that's like the outside mall there
Facts,
that they have fulfilled with luxury retail stores. So Louis Vuitton, Cartier, all types of things.
facts.
So I was walking around, and the only thing I've seen was luxury cars.
Yeah,
Like we're talking about G wagons was like a Honda
every
out
block,
there. Every block.
every
We
block.
talking Rolls Royces, like Lambos. Like I even seen like people like recording themselves, YouTubers,
Yeah,
and like young kids, probably like 19, 20, 21, like had to be under 25, racing on Rodeo Drive.
right. It's crazy out there. It feel like GTA.
Yeah, bro. And I'm just like, wow, like it's so much opportunity out there.
Definitely.
And I feel like, man, you about to move to the West Coast. I call it the Fresh Coast, man,
I
and
call it the best
the
coast, man.
West
West coast,
Coast.
the best coast. Even
Damn,
though I'm from the east,
I
but
know shit. And it's funny to me. Like I'm a big New York guy. Like I love New York. So like New York, in my opinion, is somewhere that I always wanted to be. And I think it's one of the best cities in the world. But California has that same type of like opportunity level. I
definitely
do feel like when like California is kind of Hollywood.
for
You
sure,
know what I mean? I go out there sometimes it's very expensive in Hollywood, but it's worth it to some people.
definitely.
You know what I mean? So I kind of wanted to touch on I want the viewers and listeners to really get to know you, man. So my first question for you on a Toast Up podcast is, do you believe in purpose that is found, or does purpose have to be created?
I would say I feel like purpose is found.
Mm.
I feel like you really just gotta like nobody really knows their purpose when they come to Earth. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're a kid, you start coming up, and I feel like you start just doing stuff, like you start having experiences,
Mm-hmm.
and then I feel like that's where you start to find your purpose,
Mm-hmm.
like through experience and just doing stuff. Because I feel like I don't know, we're all lost out here. Like I feel like some people like 30, 40 still ain't found a purpose, but
Right.
it's gonna come.
You feel like you know your purpose?
Not really.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I know my purpose yet.
Yeah. I feel like it's funny because a lot, like you said, like a lot of people in their 20s and 30s and 40s are still trying to figure it out. And it requires a lot of self discovery. It
Definitely,
requires like a lot of isolation, and even like as much as like traveling and really hanging out with the right people. So if you had to paint a picture on what your purpose may look like, do you think you can like figure that out?
I feel like my purpose has to be something about like giving people life and like
Mm,
giving them like more energy. Just like somebody having a bad day, people always say like I'm smiling. Like I've been smiling since I was a kid, so people always just call me like Smiley,
mm,
like stuff like that. So I feel like I'm here to like give like joy to others and like
mm.
really just like lift them up. If I thought that was my purpose, that
Yeah.
would be.
Can you? So I want you to paint a picture. Like, give us a time whereas like you felt that you empowered somebody. Like, no matter if you helped a homeless person out, or any, it can be anything. Like, you feel like, yo, like this is 100% full circle moment for me.
I say like this is just like when I be going to home
Yeah.
and going to see my mom and stuff, she
Yeah.
be like she'll be like, you give me so much joy, like you give
Yeah.
me life, like seeing you, like and like even when like all of my siblings, we all get together and stuff.
Right.
Like my mom just like love that, and then
Yeah.
like maybe that's my purpose, like to give
Yeah.
joy around and like help like cheer on others, stuff like that.
Right.
But like every time I come home, she be like y'all just bring me joy. We be so excited to see each other. It just be
Yeah.
like
And that's what's up. I'm glad that you and your mom got that relationship, bro. We spoke a little bit about that before the podcast. So I remember, the first night we went out, bro, we touched on a lot. And I kind of want to bring this back up. So actually we spoke about like fake friends. Allowing like sometimes like all because you met a person a long time ago or have this so-called memories with these people doesn't mean that they want the best thing for you.
fact.
They have your best interest. What's your perspective on having close friends and sometimes they may envy your success?
I feel like it can bring you down. Like, I feel like you got a close friend that don't want the best for you. Like, they gonna give you bad advice,
Mm-hmm.
like set you up for failure in a way. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have your best interest, so they not gonna like help you out the way you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like how could I say this? Like an example would be probably like your friend know what's better for you, but they want to keep you down to their level. They don't want you to be
Mm-hmm.
better than them. They want you to be good, but not better than them. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like
Yeah.
on some, like they don't want to see you shine because like that's
Yeah.
gonna take away from them.
So what do you do when you start to experience that? Like, do you feel like is like do you slowly but surely take a step back? Like you peep it, but like the bond is so strong that you hope they get out of that type of mindset.
See, I feel like I fall back. Like I stop hitting them up. Like we stop getting together as much. But like I don't know, it's a bad thing because like I feel like I still be cool with them, but like I just fall back. Like we ain't gonna hang out like all the time. Like we ain't gonna get together. Like I might flake on it. Like we trying to get together, I might
Yeah,
flake or something. I just feel like I don't want to be around that energy, so I'm gonna
yeah,
just fall back from it. Like
yeah,
we can be cool, but we ain't gonna be cool like how I thought we was gonna be cool.
yeah. And bro, like I have friends that I outgrew, and it is sad.
Facts,
It's sad because you like especially when y'all grew up together and y'all experienced so many memories and y'all got this
facts,
strong bond. However, I feel as though like as humans and as young adults, like we grow every day. Like you're
definitely,
not the same person you were when you first moved to Philly. You're a completely different individual.
facts.
You know what I mean? Like no matter what that looks like. So as far as like trying to hold on to that friend or that family member that's bringing you down and want the best, sometimes like you gotta accept that they don't want the best for you.
Facts. We gotta cut
You
ties.
gotta cut all ties, and it is like
Cause you like, damn, you small
yeah.
for real. You just start doing weird stuff. Like,
Yeah, and that's what I'll be saying. It's just like it really put a picture that life is all about growth, and sometimes like a lot of people don't really realize how much far you've grown, and it is what it is. So how comfortable? And like, this is a follow up question: how comfortable 1 through 10, 10 being the most comfortable to leave family and friends behind when it comes to your success?
man, nowadays I'm a 9 with it.
Nine.
I could dip. I could dip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not the other one? Like, why not 10?
Cause I still there's some like sympathy in me that'll be like, nah, like that's family or that's
Mm.
like your best friend. Like
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
was cool and shit. Don't do that. But
Mm.
like the other me, like, nah, we gotta go. We gotta elevate. We gotta
Right,
keep going up. We can't be stuck. Like
right.
they trying to hold you down like a brick in the water.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
nah, I can't do that.
yeah. Can you give us a like an experience or necessarily something that you know about like why you shouldn't have envious or jealous people around you? Like
Mhm.
how in certain ways they can bring you down?
You got some good questions, man.
Yeah. No, because I'm saying like
Facts.
like and of course you don't got shit no names, but we
Right.
we always on toast up like the whole thing is we want to share experiences to empower the listeners and viewers. Because, for an example, you probably can have a friend that you like, yo, like I should let this person go, or it can be a relationship that you should let this person go. But sometimes you need somebody else experience
Definitely.
to really empower you. Like, you know what, they right, because I can relate to that, and you know what I mean. Like, if
Right.
they saying like they went through this and they experienced this, now they experience joy. You may want to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying,
Keep
like,
going experiencing it.
yeah. So
I say this is like it's an experience I seen and heard about.
okay.
So it's a good family friend. Um they went to college and stuff. And they was hanging around with some people they shouldn't have been hanging around.
Mm,
And they like it's crazy, like your shit can change like that. Like they was hanging out with people, went to go get some food. The people that he was with stole somebody's card, stole like their credit card, bought some food with it. Couple dollars, bought some food with it. Costed him his college career. He went to jail for it because he ate the pizza. He didn't even pay for the pizza. He ate the pizza. He went to jail for like some years
what?
for a little petty
He
thing.
ate the pizza and
Ate
went to
the and
jump.
went to jail. Like it's like little stuff that could cost you your life. Like he went to jail for eating a pizza. He didn't even know it was stolen. And like that was
So like that experience. Now let's touch on this. Like that experience. How did that shape you to the man you are today? Because you saying like the boy didn't even know what was going on. Like he
didn't even
thinking
know.
I can even bring a box of tea in the box of pizza.
You don't even know. Oh, kill him.
So like,
Kill him.
not to touch on that, not to laugh about that sensitive topic because that's somebody's life, but
Yeah.
it goes to show you
He
that
out
like,
now doing good too.
okay, good. Shouts out to him.
Thanks.
But like, what did that do to shape your mindset and really develop the man you are today?
Bro, it really just had me thinking like if a person not really good for you, like they just doing stupid stuff, like just like doing that, it'll tarnish your brand. It'll mess you up. It'll take you off the road you was going on. Like they could really take you off course. I feel like that I really was like, yeah, I gotta watch who's around me. I gotta make sure they like 100% with me every time. And just like, mm, I say really just like I just gotta make sure you're with me and you want my best interest, like I want your best interest. So like everybody around me, like we got like the same goals or like not even the same goals, but we want the best for each other.
Right,
So
right.
like that's how it really shaped me. Just have the best people around me.
Yeah, and that's what matters, bro, because I feel like in life, like, especially, I always talk about this, social media made things bigger for us. So now we can see a lot more opportunity and we can see people's worlds.
Definitely.
And sometimes it can be a bad thing if you feel like it can be self-destructive, comparing yourself and being, you want that type of lifestyle or same acceptance or
Sure.
recognition, but it may not be in the same time frame. I think a lot of people start to doubt themselves or discourage themselves. So like you said, like when it comes to having friends that's in your best interest, like all because I drive a Rolls Royce or you drive a Hyundai or you drive a G-Wagon, I drive a Kia or whatever. And I'm not saying like those cars aren't good, but if you know you want this and I got it, obtain this before you, like, don't be the person that's trying to belittle people
Right.
or think you better than them because of material things. And now I do feel like, especially, in the 20s and 30s, I feel like a lot of people like to compete with their peers or their family members instead of empowering them.
Definitely.
Like, you got the G-Wagon, like, put your family on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying like go and give them the bread. Like, if you got the cash, give them the cash, but try to empower them to set their own business or put them in a great position at a job.
Facts.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have that type of emotional support, like such as yourself, great family members and great close friends that you can rely on when you feeling discouraged. So out of all those people that's in your life, who inspires you the most? Like,
See, that's crazy because my friends, we was just talking about
yeah,
this.
who inspires you the most?
I'd say my brother.
Mm,
He definitely inspires me a lot. Like when he say he gonna do something, he gonna go do it. Like he's a comedian, like self made, like
mm,
trying to make a name for himself as well. And like He like, yeah, bro, I'm about to go out to Houston and do this show and turn it up. And
What inspires you about him though?
he's just like so motivated. Like can't nobody tell him no. Like if a ticket if he trying to go to a comedy show or something and they sold out, he gonna be backstage with him. Like he gonna make it happen. Like
Determined.
yeah, he's determined for sure. Like he gonna definitely work for what he get.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna
So
work for what he want.
what are some of those characteristics that you can take and you can apply into your life?
Really just being like determined as well. I really be like on my mind like, yeah, I gotta go do this. Or like I also like just stop procrastinating. He don't really procrastinate a lot. And like I really take that from him. Like I gotta stop procrastinating. I gotta drop videos. I gotta drop content. I gotta do what I say I was gonna do and just not be lazy.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? It's like I feel like the older you get, to realize that time is an essence, bro. Like
Sure.
time is really money. Like I know I'll be watching some interviews and they be multimillionaires and they said, bro, like I'm 60 or I'm 55 years old. If I can if I can get 10 years of my life and go back to when I was 30 or 40, I would do that and I could start from the bottom because it's a formula.
Definitely.
And that's why I said, like, to have time is money. Like nobody, yeah, like you 65, 70, and yeah, it's really a blessing to live that long and
For
stuff like
sure.
that. But nobody want to be 65, 70 with $1 million.
Fact.
Like it ain't the same. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But like, yeah, of course you're gonna need that money, you bigger responsibilities.
for
Hopefully you
sure.
retire by then, However, it's just
Like
you
it's
want to be young, like you want to be healthy doing it. I don't want to have back problems and my flight to Tokyo 14 hours and I'm legs cramping and shit. Like,
fact.
it really is a blessing when you have somebody like like your brother to inspire you to keep you going. And
Definitely.
I really want the best for you, bro. Like
I
you about to move
appreciate
to,
it.
yeah,
Same to you,
bro.
Brody.
And I'm 100%
Oh,
like
for sure. You authentic as it get, for sure.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, move to California and really do your thing, bro. Like, don't go out there
Definitely.
with the mindset like, shit, like I'm just no,
Yeah, I'm out here
hey,
living.
bro.
Now I'm about to really live it.
Real rap,
Lived
bro.
up.
And I'm gonna hit you up once in the blue moon. I'm like, yo, bro, like,
But
where the content at, bro? Like,
right, I'm gonna make sure you on the
real
podcast too.
rap,
Like we
bro.
gotta stay in touch for sure.
For sure,
Make
man.
sure shit going good.
That's good, man. And I'm glad that you forming that mindset because listen, now I feel like life is all about the best things in life are all about intangibles. And intangibles such as like things within.
Facts.
So what's something invisible that a mindset, value, or belief that's been guiding you through every season
Um,
of your life? Is it your belief in God? Is it the values you have? Is the mindset that's really been guiding you? Or it can be all three and explain.
um, I would say what's really been guiding me, like a major part, is like peace. Like wanting
Mm.
peace, bro. Cause like getting older, bro. All I be wanting is some peace, bro. It's just be wanting peace. Like I don't want to be around no drama, no nothing. Like I just want to be with my family and it be peaceful. Like we just enjoying each other company.
When was the last time you been at peace?
Brody, I don't even know. I don't know when I've been at peace.
You feel happy right now?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good right now. Yeah, right now I'm at peace, but like I don't know, being with like family and at peace. I don't know when that happened for real.
Because like, do you feel like because you've been away for so long, you feel like it unsettled, or you just feel like um you just not sure? It's like everything is not right in your life right now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just like going with the flows right now, so I
Mm.
don't really know where peace is right now. I feel like peace is within me for sure, but like I'm trying to obtain that, and it's hard to figure out how to get peace. Like I feel like I got the goal in mind on how to get peace, but I'm just not there yet.
What does that look like? Get the goal to get the peace.
Um, I feel like it comes from like having my own place,
Mm.
just really doing my own thing on my own vibe on my
Right.
own time,
Yeah.
like and like being around family for real.
It's the lifestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like one thing I had to stop doing for myself is like trying to put a timeline on my success.
Definitely.
Because when I was in my early 20s, and I'm really comfortable sharing that I was very naive. Like I was saying, like at 19, I'm gonna be a multimillionaire.
I
at
was saying
25,
same shit.
bro. I'm gonna have 2 kids, 3 kids. I'm gonna be married. Like I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have that. And then let alone the pandemic happened.
Yeah,
It's certain things in life that you can't
you
you
can't
can't control, and life doesn't have a fixed timeline. Even though that you can achieve all those things, sometimes it may take a whole decade or maybe even 2 decades, 20 years.
control.
So that's what I'm saying. Like to have an emotional support system, to know what really matters to you, which is peace, happiness, and cars and money.
Right.
Stuff like that can keep you empowered.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a lot going on in the world, bro. You see, like
Every day.
every day. You know what I mean? And sometimes you're gonna need that friend or that family member to really try to, help you.
Yeah, keep
Or
your
like,
head up.
yeah, and keeping God first and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you came on the podcast and shared what really matters to you. You saying like cars and family and just being liberated,
Definitely.
and controlling your own narrative. You know what I mean? So like you go to California, you saying you're gonna create the content. What's the magnitude of what that looks like as far as like you trying to like join clubs, you trying to go out network, you trying to have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Like of course like you want that, but what
Yeah.
what does that everyday life look like to achieve those things that you want in life?
I feel like I gotta post like at least a video a day. Like
Mhm.
I'm working a job for real. Like I gotta really
Yeah,
grind.
you really gotta treat it like a business.
Yeah, so I'm posting every day, really treating it like I'm at a job, like a 9 to 5, like I do my all jobs. Really working to like make my brand like top tier. Um, just
What does
really,
top tier look like though?
uh,
Like we talking about like people coming to you to do videography, photography shoots. You talking about like editing skills. Like what does top tier? Because we love pictures and you know what I mean.
facts. I would just be like, I would say my YouTube channel, like top tier is like people acknowledging my videos. They
Hmm.
see me in person, they acknowledge it like,
Hmm.
bro, you been grinding. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I see the work, I see the dedication. Um, really, not even. I don't need what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
Validation.
yeah, validation from
Yeah.
somebody. But
Hmm.
like, if other people, just random people coming up to me like, yo, that shit's good, and I feel like that's like top tier.
Hmm.
Or if I just feel like, damn, that was a great video I just made. I feel like that's top tier. Like, um, I don't know. I can't really
Yeah.
describe it for real, but like, I feel like when I see it, I'll know it type of thing.
Yeah, it's more of a like I know that you just said like not validation, but just being recognized for your hard work and effort,
Exactly.
and you can recognize it for yourself. You know what I mean? Like just going ahead and putting out one video a day, no matter how long it is, just really treating it like it's a business because it is really a business. It's just like
Yeah.
it relies on you. Like you don't have to show up 8 a.m. to 4. Like you can work
Right.
whenever you want, but that doesn't mean you can't be disciplined. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So it's a lot, bro. Especially like we even spoke about the podcast. I said, bro, you gave me my flowers, and he was like, yo, bro, like you really need to start doing this. Like the setup is decent. But then again, I was
More than
telling, yeah,
decent.
it's just like the excuses. You know what I mean? Sometimes I have this thing called excuse-itis where it's like, oh, I got to get this. And you get it, and then you got to get this. Like, you know what I mean? So it really trying to, like I said, just do what makes you happy.
Definitely.
If videos and, you going out there makes you happy, record, no matter if you get paid or not. Like a lot of people achieve success at a faster pace by just doing a lot of things for free,
Right.
which is crazy. You know
Definitely.
what I mean? That don't sound right to a millennial Gen
Yeah.
Z. Like you doing things for free. But bro, like I know somebody, shout out to Reed, bro. Bull, he take pictures of Saquon Barkley. He just was at a Will Smith event, but taking pictures of Will Smith. Like he be with top big dogs in the entertainment industry. And shouts out to you, bro. I seen the work ethic. Shouts out to Reed, but
He worked it for
he
sure.
did things for free first, and then he charged what he want. And you know what I mean? Like he put the grind in, you know what I'm saying? And that's all you can really do in life, bro. Just really stay determined, no matter who can see the vision. You know what I mean? That's why I said like that everyday lifestyle. What does that look like for you?
Definitely. Yeah. Just putting out videos.
Yeah.
and hopefully getting a YouTube plaque, man.
Yeah.
Get that
Yeah.
100K,
Put
that
that,
gold button, that
yeah,
silver
yeah.
button, you know.
Put that as an ultimate goal, bro. So we spoke about a lot of things. We spoke about, what inspires you, what does success look like. But I want to touch on things that you already achieved, man. So like, what's one thing that you feel like you can toast up to that you proud of
Shit,
as an achievement?
graduating college,
I
man.
know that had to be number one for you, bro.
That was something, bro. I felt like I wasn't gonna get through that, man.
Explain that, bro. Explain the tough times. Explain the successes you had. Like we want to hear it.
So it was. I started out as physical therapy,
Mm-hmm.
like so XI pre PT. Bro, that was crazy, bro. I was having classes such as like anatomy, biomechanics, exercise physiology, bro, all in the same semester, bro. That was crazy, and it was the semester before COVID, so like we ain't nobody know what's about to happen,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, bro, I was going through it. I felt alone, like I couldn't talk to my roommate about it because like he don't know what's going on. He not even going to class, so I can't really like in a way I feel like he was like just chilling, but like I want more for myself, so trying to really like elevate, and I feel like I can't pass these classes. Like man, if you had to take anatomy, you know what that was like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a lot of like,
Bones,
it's very, very detailed. Like
yeah,
very like, it's like math. It's like what if you mess up on one thing, everything's
you're
messed up.
done.
Yeah.
You're done. You got to know action, insertion, origin. Like it's like I'm trying to. I see bro leg broke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and help him fix it. Well, I gotta know all this other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but like it all aligns. Like if you're looking at the bigger picture, it
Mm-hmm.
aligns. But it's like if you just looking at it from right now, it's like why am I taking all these classes that I might not ever need when I get out to physical therapy.
Right.
But I ended up switching majors, and it was easier. It was as
What
soon
was
as
the what
like
was your major?
corporate security,
Okay.
so like cybersecurity. Um, switch majors, it got a lot easier. Like exercise science, I had something to do every day a quiz every 2 days. I switched to corporate security. It's like I feel like I'm missing work. We ain't got nothing to do for real. But yeah, I just switched and I just like it got easier for me. COVID happened, classes online, that got easier. And I started seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm like, okay, I can manage this. I can do this. So like I just didn't want to start over. Like when I was at XI, I'm like, I'm about to switch majors. I'm gonna have to do another extra year. Like it's more money that I'm gonna have to pay. And it was just like all in my head. And sometimes you just need to restart. Like
Yeah, no, that's facts.
you need to reset.
So like let's talk about character development. Because we all know like the freshman that year was completely different from the senior bull.
For sure.
So like let's talk about like you actually your first day as a freshman to your last day as a senior, like submitting that last exam. Like what are some of the changes you've seen internally? Right? And
Uh,
even externally.
yeah. I say freshman Dyjeir. He was on that. You see a little, you see a little foxy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Nah. Actually, I take that back. Freshman Dyjeir, he was quiet for real. Like he talked to a lot of people, but
Yeah.
like he was like a popular loner. I say.
More shy.
Yeah, like I was still in like my duffel
Mm-hmm.
until I really started like getting to know people and stuff and
Mm-hmm.
making friends. But yeah, I was more shy, introverted, and then like as time went on, I say like senior year, he got a little extroverted, like knew everybody on campus for real, felt comfortable where I was at.
Mm-hmm.
Like it felt like a home for real. Like to everybody that went to Slip Rock, you know what I mean? Y'all was cool, made it a good time for everybody. Um and yeah, freshman year that year, he liked to party a lot though.
Yeah.
I say that he was at every party every weekend.
Yeah, you was enjoying yourself, bro. You
Definitely,
away from home for the first time, like you trying to meet people. You
definitely,
really try to feel the hype of that college experience. So I feel like freshman year is always going to be one of the most liberating years of your life.
for sure.
Like work ain't as hard. Like you're not really into your major.
Yeah,
Like
but nah,
everybody trying to meet everybody.
it was tough. My shit, that major, they
Oh
got
yeah,
right
yeah, well
into
yeah.
it for
Your
that.
major was a little different.
Yeah,
So
they got
yeah,
right into it.
yeah.
But
And that's
yeah,
crazy because that was only the introduction class.
yeah, bro.
You didn't really tap in for
That's when they first got me into anatomy, bro. That's first freshman year.
anatomy
Anatomy,
101.
physics.
Oh yeah,
They get you right in that water.
yeah,
They
science based.
you got one class intro like seminar or whatever, like exercise seminar whatever it was, but that's the coolest class
Man,
gonna get for real. You just watching videos and
yeah.
stuff. But yeah, the rest of them classes they was on it. Yeah.
Mm.
Ain't no syllabus week.
No, not for that. It seemed
Yeah,
like not for that major, bro.
nah,
It seemed like it was really challenging, but I mean, I'm glad that you chose the major you have now because it shaped your background and the mindset that you have.
definitely.
I would say like for me, like my college, I graduated in 5 years, so I ended
Me
up,
too.
yeah,
I'm right with you.
it's
Right
yeah.
with you.
I transferred a lot, you know what I mean? So like my freshman year, I went to Penn State, but I went to a branch campus
Okay.
back in 2015. So I felt like I wasn't even supposed to be there. Like coming from Philly, not really being taught really much in high school for the most part after my junior year. You got A's just for showing up for class. So, the teachers there just want to pass you regardless. Like no child left behind type of mindset
Right.
concept thing. So when I finally went to Penn State, I realized how left behind I was. Like I was talking differently. Um but I always had I had determination and discipline. You know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. Like I know I don't know this, but let me go ahead and really take the time out to study. You know
Right.
what I mean? So I was always that, but like I was a lot like I felt like I was living in a lie. Like you know what I mean? I felt like I was living in a lie.
Wasn't in your truth.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? It wasn't in my truth as far as like I was trying to be somebody that I wasn't. I was trying to become something that I wasn't. 90% of the time I felt like college wasn't for me. I felt like I wasn't supposed to be there because I felt so out of place.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I ended up going to community college. The year after that, I'm like, you know what? Like, let me just stay home, work, build myself up, go to community. So I went to community for 1 year, bro.
Okay.
And that was kind of one of the best decisions I made in my life because I stayed home. I got to work full time, really build myself up. Read, bro. It was to a point when I was 19, 20 years old, I was reading a book a day, bro. And it was like
That's
if I
what's up.
couldn't finish it, like I was trying to finish it within 2 or 3 days. But I was trying to acquire so much knowledge to change. And I felt like me investing into myself was one of the best investments. Bro, I was going to Barnes and Noble every other Friday on payday, getting 2, 3 books, reading, going to libraries and stuff like that. So
That's what's up.
it kind of accelerated my growth. You know what I mean? To make
Start
me,
finding yourself.
yeah, start finding myself, start talking like how I wanted to, understanding how to talk to people of all ages. And then I went to Kutztown, bro. But when I went to Kutztown, since I didn't do as well as I needed to do freshman year at Penn State. All my credits didn't transfer.
Oh shit.
So now I'm like, I did 2 years of school, but now I'm a sophomore.
Yeah. That'd be the other thing.
Yeah.
That'd be killing
You
me.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like, do I feel like, giving up? Do I feel like this? And, sometimes financial aid don't be helping you out. That's a whole nother thing. Then you go, oh,
Hell,
mom's
man.
not trying to be faster. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be killing me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
how you gonna give me 1,000 for the whole year?
Bro, what, bro?
Other people getting 10,000 a semester.
10,000, Brishki
What the
buying rollies with the what is it? The refund check.
yeah, getting paid.
Getting paper. So
Brand new cars.
yeah, bro, all types of things. But like me really settling in the community college, and it kind of really empowered me to stick with it. You know what I mean? To finish, and I switched my major 3 times, bro. I went from my freshman year. I switched my major twice. I went from computers. I went to IT. I went from IT to psychology, and then after that, I went from back to community. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try computer science again. So I did computer science. I'm like, no. And then I tried to go to Kutztown with a computer science degree, but you needed a certain type of GPA, and I didn't qualify.
Right.
So I just chose business. And then one of my mentors was like, yo, like, try not to do business administration because you can have a management position. But when we looking in the corporate world, like we want skills, like we want accountings and people that have a finance and marketing mindset.
Right.
That's going to help you get the manager position. Like don't get the administration. You're going to start off low anyway.
Right.
And you learn all that stuff in business anyway, but it just goes to show you that sometimes, like, if you in school, if you going through a tough time trying to figure out what you want in life, You really sometimes just got to go through that like that time frame to become who you need to be to achieve the things.
I agree. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot, bro.
Definitely, man. This life ain't easy. You
No,
gotta really go work for it. Get
yeah,
what you want.
that's just crazy, bro. Because it's like it happens so fast. Like you probably can picture you just literally turning 21 years old.
I swear, I got so drunk.
You was lit. What you do, bro?
Man, my homie, he's from Philly actually.
Word.
He had a party. He's like, shit, you can, I mean, invite who you want.
Mm,
I got a bottle for you.
mm.
Had a bottle of Hennessy. Man, that was a wild night. That was a
It was
wild night.
lit.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
You enjoy yourself
I enjoyed myself
for
for
sure.
sure, for sure.
So listen, you know, what do you want in the next 5 years? Like I know it's kind of hard to kind of grasp and visualize that because it's so long, but what would success look like? Like
Um,
or failure look like?
right. Hmm. I'd say success would be like, um, I did what I said I was gonna do with YouTube. Really got that 100,000 on there.
Type shit.
Um, own crib, own car.
Mm-hmm.
Um, living somewhere either down south or on the west coast.
Okay.
If I'm back on the east coast, I wouldn't be mad at it neither,
Mm-hmm.
but preferably somewhere out there. Um, and really just enjoying life, enjoying family. Maybe I got a family, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I don't, next 5 years, you never know. Hopefully I'm still living, really just enjoying life and enjoying the fruits of my labor.
Yeah, bro.
I don't really got like no tangibles that I just own crib, own car,
Yeah.
and just living in the city I want to be in.
Yeah. How often do you like? How many countries do you want to visit? And like, how important traveling is for you?
I feel like traveling is very important because, huh?
Listen.
I feel like traveling is very important because like it's just a part of life. Like you gotta see what else is out there. Like if you just stuck in your hometown, bro, you gonna miss out on so much other stuff. Like I feel like you just gotta go travel and see the world just to see what's really out there. Your wife might not be in this city. She might be out in Alaska or something. Like you don't know. You just gotta go out there and really just get the experience so you can
Right.
really see like what's life's really about. It's not really. I wouldn't. No shame that people would still live in their hometown and never been nowhere, but like I feel like you got to get out to really experience life, like to see how other people living, so you can be appreciative of how you grew up or
Yeah.
like what you got. It's just like I feel like it's reflective, and like you gotta take that trip just to really get the experience. I feel like that's what.
Okay. That's good, bro. I'm glad that like because you travel out the country and you travel in the country, and it kind of shaped and shifted your mindset to want more for yourself. It sounds like,
Definitely.
and just experience different worlds. You know what I mean? Like we've been talking about that the entire podcast. How important that is to just have a life of freedom, to do things that when you want, who you want to do it with, and just having that lifestyle. Whereas you're not really looking over your shoulder and like not putting yourself in like not putting yourself in less opportunity situations.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just being free and liberated, bro, which is very important.
I feel like you should always just want more. Like
Yeah.
you take a trip and you like my hometown, we don't got steakhouses and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
What?
We got one spot. It's called Oliver's Rooftop. It's like a
Y'all
rooftop
don't
dinner.
have steakhouses in Erie?
Like we got like Texas Roadhouse, like
The
Texas Longhorn,
franchise,
like
yeah.
yeah, but we ain't got no steak 48 out here. Like,
Type shit.
yeah, like you come
Y'all ain't got no Capital Grill out there?
I don't think so. I don't think
Damn.
so. But
No Roots Chris.
no, no.
Damn.
So like just experience like, you might like a filet mignon, but you ain't never had it before. So how you gonna know?
Shit, hopefully you know how to cook a filet mignon.
Yeah, some like, you just really gotta just go see for yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
can't listen to everybody else. Everybody got different
Yeah.
experiences and ideas. You gotta go see for yourself to really get that experience.
Yeah. And that's the thing about more life, bro. Just traveling and really experience everything. So we about to end the podcast. I kind of wanted to ask you, like, did you want to promote anything? Did you want to talk about anything that you wanted to touch on?
Uh,
I feel like I should have asked that before the pod, but
yeah, it's all
yeah,
good. You can follow me on the gram
yes, sir. They gonna see that.
at dnorman_45. DNORMAN_45. If YouTube is out there, when it will be, when I will drop it, I'll put it in the link in this video.
Yes, sir.
Drop an ad or something. Uh, that's all I got
All
to
right, bro.
promote
Well,
for.
this is a toast up segment, bro. Toast to you, Dyjeir, for coming on a podcast first and foremost. Even experiencing moving to different cities and challenging yourself to grow and meeting new people, man. To put yourself in positions that you always wanted to be. Shout out to your family. Shout out to the friends that you have because they empowering you to keep you going. And bro, keep when you go to Cali, bro. Only thing I want you to do is just, of course, be yourself, but also put that content out there. And man, no matter how long it take, 1 or 2, 5 years, get that YouTube plaque, bro.
Yes,
Because we're
sir.
gonna toast up to that,
Yes,
and
sir.
it's all about toast to the journey and not just the result, brother. So toast to your achievements, bro. Future and past, love.
Appreciate you, love, man.
Yeah, bro. Yes, sir, Ski man. Thank you.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Yes, bro.
This was an honor.